Well, hello, everybody. We love you. Welcome back to episode 30 of Alpha E Mind Mastery's United Earth Angels series. And we are already in the month of November. Oh boy, where did the time go? Doesn't stop for anybody. Guys, who am I? Tobi Staples. I am an Earth Angel and I'm founder of Alpha E Mind Mastery. Yes, I am, launched in March, here to support anybody feeling conflict, chaos, and confusion back into calmness, clarity, and a vibrant state. I have 16 books out there currently, most personal development, I have conscious parenting, and children's books available to you all. Talking about that, I want to mention all of my ebooks are on special for $5. And look, I didn't correct that for the month of October, but I've decided for my 50th and the coming of 2025, 2 months left, and we are in a dive to 2025, that I would leave my books up available for everybody for $5. I have something special I want to announce to you before I have the co-host take over. I would love to invite you all today, yes, to a 21-day challenge. Now, what is this 21-day challenge? This 21-day challenge is the November challenge. So, what is this challenge really? Well, I'll put it up for you. What is my 30-day challenge? All right, we'll launch into 2025 with your November challenge. 21 days of empowering you. Come and learn how to say no to anxiety, depression, trauma, pain, self-sabotage, people-pleasing, and so much more with the power-packed 21-day challenge of a lifetime. So join me in Alpha E Mind Mastery for your launch of a lifetime with this 21-day challenge that'll kickstart the best, effective, immediate results in your life. So it's starting November 9th in a private group, each day being given a new challenge to complete in your free time to empower you. Break through the barriers of beliefs, building the bridge to your soul. What's the daily structure? Empowerment tips and tricks, 5 practical research-supported actions to prioritize the self, self-love journal prompts, reflect and honor yourself in writing, appreciation journaling exercises, cultivate gratitude towards your strengths and wins, daily self-awareness affirmation, targeted affirmations to reinforce each energy center, 5 guided self-inquiry questions, dive into self-limiting beliefs and open up to change. Because it's time to empower you and launch 2025 as the empowered you. There's no better investment than in you. Well, I'll see you there. I can't wait to be your fuel to rocket launch you into the best results of your life for 21 days. How can you register? Calendly.com, Tobi Staples 21-day challenge. So guys, I encourage you all to come on out and join me for the 21-day challenge starting this Saturday. So the link is in the comments. Yes, it is. And if you need the link again, here it is. Andy, please introduce yourself as the co-host. And please, at the same time, could you announce your exciting news?
Yeah. All right. Hi, everybody. I'm Andy Ford. I am an Earth Angel. I'm the co host, and I'm a singer songwriter, published author, actor, model, mom, wife, you name it. I do everything. I'm not joking. Everything. I just recently released my second parenting book entitled How to Manage Being a Girl Mom to go along with my boy mom book. Because, of course, I have 11 kids, so, I know a little bit. Yay! But yeah, it's going to be globally distributed in a couple weeks. I think they take a couple weeks to do that. But right now, it is on lulu.com. So if you haven't.
Can we show them what the book looks like?
Yes.
Okay. So
yes.
Let me go in here. And we're going to pull up what Andy's cover looks like so you know what to search.
Yes, I made that cover with mine and my youngest daughter's hand. And she was so excited to have her hand on my cover because my boy one has my youngest boy's hand. So, I got to stick with it. But yeah, that's my cover.
I'm really proud of you. That's a great accomplishment. And
yeah.
So what was your big push to get it done?
My big push to get it done was my inner work was completed and I'm healed, and I have to share everything that I've learned about being a mom. I already shared my boy book. I may go back and revise it because I've learned a lot more since then. But I had to get my girl book out there too. So I'll probably revise my boy book at the beginning of the year. So I'm not going to do it right now.
You know what? Since you guys have seen the cover, let me throw up where you can find it. Lulu.com in the bookstore today. Search Andy Joe Ford. Yes. And if you need my ebooks, they're on sale. Like I said, $5 a piece. I'm gifting you all transformation for the rest of 2024. Yes, that's why I'm keeping the prices there.
I didn't realize that I didn't put my ebook of the boy book on Lulu.com when I was putting this one on there. So my girl book and my boy book are both ebooks on Lulu.com now. So.
Yes, awesome. I'm very proud of you. Very, very proud of you.
Thanks.
So
I'm excited.
I guess you coming to the Empowering You program has really paid off for yourself.
Yes, it definitely has. I see a lot of things more clearly now than I ever have. I see things for what they are, not what everybody wants them to see. And yeah, I can see people's energies. Does that make sense? Instead of just feel it, I can see it.
Yes. Because some have heightened gifts of seeing color instead of feeling energies. They see it. Yes.
Well, see, I messaged you yesterday about my aunt.
Yes.
Look different.
We didn't get a chance to really get into it. Do you want to?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
I take her to get her lottery almost every Sunday, and then we got to dinner or lunch or whatever time it is. And I look at her face every Sunday. And I saw her this past Thursday because she needed me to take her to do something. And then yesterday when I saw her, she looked odd. Like she didn't look like herself. Like things were weird. I don't know how else to describe it. It was like her mouth was shaped different. Her eyes were shaped different. Her whole face was like different.
What day was this that you saw her?
Yesterday, and I saw her Thursday before that.
Okay. So what changed since you said you saw her Thursday?
Yeah.
So what changed from Thursday to Sunday?
Our class?
I was waiting for you to figure that one out.
Yeah, I figured it out last night before I went to sleep, and I was like, Oh.
So the class of stepping into the real you, the higher self, really enlightened you to see things truly for what they are then.
Yes. Both figuratively and physically.
So please share what you now could compare with your own family member.
Well, I always saw her as, put together, her face just and the normal Morrison face like I have. But when I saw her, she's healthy, for the most part. When I saw her, her cheeks were like sagged and her mouth was, I don't know, crooked, and her eyes were sagging. And I was like, I couldn't help but stare at her, but when she'd look up at me, I'd just go.
I know you messaged me about it. And could you please share with everybody what you messaged me?
It kind of looked like she was one of those witches you see on TV minus the green skin.
But you couldn't see that before, could you?
No.
Now, this is an exact example of me being able to see through anything. You see what I mean now?
Wow.
On anybody.
Right. Like my husband didn't change. My kids didn't change because they are themselves with me.
There you go. They're their real self with you. Keep going, Andy. I love this.
But my aunt was the only one that I've seen before that I saw after. You know what I mean? So I don't really have anyone else to compare. I'm kind of scared to go look at
my mom. All truths must come to light. It's 2024. Karmic justice year for all.
Yeah. Yeah. It is.
But what does that really mean? That means that one will feel the amplified karma with what they've done to themselves. And what's really truly karma? Well, everything you push out, you're going to feel. If you're living in a state of fear, you're going to feel it amplified now. If you're living in a state of shame, blame, guilt, denial, any of that stuff, which is a lower density vibration, you're going to feel it more than ever right now. Backed by the whole universe's energies to make sure the shift is here. What's that shift? New ways, new earth ways. What is that? Everything must come to light. Nothing can be hidden anymore. That's why us earth angels have been trained and mastered through life to step into our power now, to guide others back to their power, the same way that I did for you all Friday night.
Yeah.
You see, from that higher state of being, you see clearly. You see through it all, even through the ones that we've loved forever. We see them for who they truly are after you function from the higher self. Nothing can be hidden.
No.
How did that make you feel?
At first, I was freaked out. Like, I thought something was wrong with her. Like, she had experienced, stroke or something. And I asked her, I said, how you feel? She said, I feel just fine. Like I always do. And I'm like, okay.
The change was in you. She didn't change. You did.
Yeah, obviously.
And that's why I encourage everybody to jump into that change and register for the 21 November challenge.
Yes.
Say no to staying stagnant in your being and register for the best immediate effective results that one can have in 21 days. Why do I say that? Because it takes 21 days to break a pattern. You come in and fill that prescription that I give you, and in 21 days, you will free yourself from the restrictions, limitations, and harmful thoughts, harmful doings, and harmful sayings that you really are harming yourself by the karma you're creating for yourself, which is amplified. Because if you choose to stay stagnant in your life, well, guess what? That stagnancy you're going to feel more than ever now. Why? Because there's a natural purge going on the planet. Everybody is either in a downward spiral heading to the ground as nutrients, or they're in an upward spiral, tapped into their truest essence, living as their true self, tapped into their higher self, like I just assisted 9 women to do, or you are literally on a downward spiral into the ground.
Yep.
So it takes 21 days to disrupt that cycle and that pattern you're on. I encourage you all to jump on that link. The link also is in the comments to go and register. Yes, there's a cost. Yes, it's $19.99 for 21 days. It's less than $1 a day to invest in you. You spend more in waste in a day. So invest in you for the 21-day challenge.
It's less than that in American dollars. So I don't see why anybody would not do it. I'll be there. I will be there with bells on.
Yeah, and she's even in my program and taking this as an extra whammy.
Yeah.
Because clearly you see the effects of working with me.
Absolutely.
2 books later, dusting off those angel wings, feeling them going, oh yes, I'm flying now. I love it. I love it. I love it. And you know what, guys, if you haven't, please do register for the Boot in the Ass Summit, the 20th and 21st. I'm co-hosting this summit and speaking 2 days. Somebody asked me, Tobi, are you giving the same talk to both days? I never give the same talk anytime I talk. I do not present from a presenter's point of view, like with a presentation. I come out and I speak wholeheartedly. Yogi, what's up?
Hey, Gee, what is up?
Love you lots. President of the Irish Society, I'm so proud of you that you went and laid that Remembrance Day wreath for the parade on the weekend. That's huge. I love you lots. Bro, honestly, I salute you for that because my grandfather is a vet. World War II, he led the troops by Harley with a spear on it to cut the tripwires. So he was in the front of the troops, cutting the tripwires to lead. And you know what? D-Day, when the day the war ended, my grandfather was still over there. He helped free the prisoners of war. He actually assisted a family to get back on their feet. He stayed in correspondence with that family right up until he died, sending them care packages yearly, going over there celebrating D-Day right there on the shores every year. So that's why I take Veterans Day, November 11th, as serious as I do. And I really, because you know how I feel? I feel like I'm leading the troops to New Earth.
Yeah.
So that's, really grateful that you're out here. Really grateful that you do what you do. I do it every year for family. Yes, I love it. Yes, I love it. That's cool. You know what? I'm really grateful that you're out there doing what you do. Honestly. So I want to say a special thank you. Yes.
I also have veterans in my family. Let's see, my grandpa and his brother, they both passed away. My husband, his brother and dad, who I never got to meet. I have multiple cousins. I was enlisted in the Army, and then I found out I was pregnant at 19 and couldn't go.
That's okay. That was redirection.
Yeah, it was.
Be here today.
Definitely was.
So that you could have the 11 children under your belt that you do now.
Right?
Okay.
No, I mean, it's from a higher power. It said, yeah, you might want to do this, but no, you're not.
Well, guess what? Instead of you going to fight war, the mission was to create an army for yourself.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely.
I love it. So, you want to talk about some highlights? Actually, we're already 20 minutes in. I guess we should talk about painful memories, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, we should.
Right. So, do you want to you're welcome. I love you, Guy. You're awesome. Fuck, you're awesome. Okay, so Andy,
Yes.
today's topic, we were talking about painful memories. Well, we were supposed to anyway, but we gifted the world with so much more. So let's get on with episode 30, painful memories. Yes, they exist. Why are they painful? Because they're stamped in your memory bank. Your memory bank, yes. With the emotion that they made you feel at the time. So if it hurt you, and to the amplification in which it hurt you, that is to the direct correlation you'll remember the details. The more it hurt you, the more you remember the details. Why? Because the brain's memory bank, its job is to keep you safe. So these painful experiences that you have get stored in your memory, your subconscious brain, so your memory bank, as direction for your body to guide you. So if you know something hurt you, your body is going to steer you away from that in the future. But until you go in and unpack your emotional baggage, you are still carrying the pain and suffering and the trauma and the guilt and the shame and the blame and the judgment of any memory that did not make you feel right. So Andy and I have both done extensive work on ridding ourselves of painful memories. When you release the emotion attached to the memories, it does not make the memory non-existent. But what it does do, it gives your whole being relief because you are no longer storing the pain of any of these memories in your memory bank. When you free the mind and you free the pain, you also free the limitations that come associated with it. Andy, what would you love to jump in and add while we just have the next 10 minutes left of the episode?
Well, I would like to jump in and add it. You have a great day too, Gee. Thank you.
Yes, love you, Guy. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting us.
But I would like to jump in here and say it is hard to dig through that memory bank. I know from experience it's hard. But I will tell you, nothing in this life is worth anything if it's easy. You have to work hard to get it easy. You know what I mean? It's not going to be, oh, I'll think about it and I'll be fine, or I'll talk about it with one person and I'll be fine. No, there's more work than that. Because if you think about that memory again and it brings you to tears, or it pisses you off, or makes you want to kill somebody, I probably shouldn't say that on here because it's social media. But anyways, if it makes you want to hurt somebody, then no, you've not dealt with that memory correctly. If you think of that memory and be like, oh, well, that was a lesson, and it brings no emotion, then that memory is no longer harmful to you.
Oh, I'm going to jump in there because I don't want people to feel that because they think of something and it doesn't hurt them, that there's no longer pain. Because if you think of a memory and it doesn't hurt you and you blow it off, like, oh, whatever, it's okay, can't affect me, speak about it. Speaking about it is the truest form to know if you're healed or not.
Yeah.
If you speak about a memory and you can speak about it calmly without the emotional state that was attached to that memory displaying itself in your body, then you're free of it. But don't just think about it. You must speak about it for the real test to see if you're healed. Okay? Yeah. And do not protect yourself from your own memories. Andy, keep going.
My train of thought done jumped the track.
That's okay. But that's seriously, she's right though, because I'm not telling her she's wrong, but the true test for one to know if they're healed from it is to speak about it, because a lot of people sit with their thoughts and think they're okay, and then they speak about it and break down.
Yeah.
The truth.
I'm going to write a book about it too. So,
eh?
I'm going to write a book about it, about what I talked about Friday.
Oh, yes. But I told you, your transitional journal with all of your awareness of your real deep story of, look, I told you it'll be a survival guide for many. For many.
Yep.
So, guys, if you have painful memories that are still harming you, now's your chance to fix it with me in 21 days. Literally. I encourage you all to jump into that challenge. Not for me, but for you. How far are you away from the resolutions and the goals that you set for yourself in 2024? Or have you completely given up on yourself and your goals for 2024? You know, we've got 2 months left in 2022. Finish it off with a bang, make it count. And you really do have an opportunity of a lifetime to work with me with this 21-day challenge. How is it going to operate? It's going to be in a private Facebook group. And it is in your free time. You will fit it in when you fit it in, and it's no stress, but you got to show up for you. This is why I put a price attached to it for less than $1 a day for you all. Because then you'll take it seriously because you've paid for it.
Yep.
Okay. But the offer is there and the challenge is there for you all. Say no to the anxiety. Say no to the people pleasing. Say no to the toxicity in your life. And say yes to you and empowering you, because the results of it are out of this world. And this is why, actually, I put the challenge together last night because my boss instructed me to. My boss instructed me to put the challenge together for all of those that didn't get into the program and are now wishing they had. And I said, really? And I was told, yes. Make sure you have it to post on tomorrow's episode. So I did. I stayed up until 4:30 in the morning putting together this challenge for you all. And it's done. Every day you have a new challenge. Every day you will feel better results. Over 21 days, that's all you need to break a cycle. That's all you need to break a pattern if you're truly invested in empowering you. Well, if you want that for yourself, please join us from November 9th to the 30th for the 21-day November challenge. And you know what? On that note, I want to show you all this again. For all of you that need to know the details, I did go over it before, but I encourage you all to join us. And I'm going to show you all Andy's her new book cover. Book 2, How to Be a Girl Mom. How to Manage Being a Girl Mom. And I put the details of it in the comments also of the video, just to make sure that everybody can go to the link and go and support Andy. Support yourself by investing in a book for you. Yes. Why? Because the knowledge and expertise that Andy comes with is of a heightened level because she's empowered herself. This is not just somebody off the street that wanted to write a book. No, she healed and then put the knowledge out there. So it's a different level and magnitude. Guys, I want to show you all something too. You see here with the vibrational scale of consciousness, if you can see at the bottom of the feet, shame is 20 hertz, guilt is 30, apathy is 50, grief is 75, fear is 100, desire is 125, anger is 150, pride is 175, courage is 250. Well, according to this, you need to be 396 hertz in your root chakra to be solid in your own skin. So if you are living in any of these frequencies of lower density, you can see that you are stuck at the heel of your foot. Now, if you are shaming yourself or shaming another, that is what the true walk of shame really means. I would love for you all to see the correlation to where shame is in the depiction, which is at the heel of the foot. So that is where the walk of shame comes into it. So, if you would like to change your energy from the right side, the green murkiness of the stagnancy of your being, to that bright yellow, vibrant state like you should be, join the challenge. And it's as simple as that. Okay? Guys, go get your book, How to Manage Being a Girl Mom. Annie, I'm so proud of you. And I'm so proud book 2 is out there in circulation globally for the world.
I'm proud of me too. Thanks.
So I'll give you 2 minutes if you need to add whatever you want to before we wrap up this episode 30. Do you have any tips or tricks or anything you'd like to add? I'll give you 2 minutes before I wrap it up.
Yeah. If you're a mom, I know you love your children with all your heart. I know this. But you have to love yourself more. That's all there is to it. If you don't love yourself more, you'll be miserable. I was. I loved my kids with all my heart and soul. Love them, love them, love them. Still do with all my heart and soul, but I do it better now. Because I couldn't truly love them until I showed myself the love that I needed. Till I healed myself. And now I can see it trickling down to all my children. My oldest, he's called me mom since he was 9. No, I didn't give birth to him. But I see it trickle down to him even. He texts me, sent me pictures. Mom, look at this new house. Look at that. We moved. We're renting a new house. Look how nice it is. That's awesome. He's working 2 jobs. He's working his butt off. But he's adulting. He's got an awesome place he moved into. You know, my three kids that live with my mom, they're, one of them's working by taking care of my mom. He gets paid for that. The other 2 are working at a gas station, making their own money, making their way. They have bright futures now. I couldn't see it before. My child that's 21 and married and has a house and car, she texted me today, said, I want to be a psychiatrist. Guarantee you she will change the way psychiatry works because that's her. She's doing it. She's doing her thing. And my 6 children that are here with me, my house came into alignment to where, yes, they fight their kids. But does it get blown out of proportion? No. Did it used to? Absolutely. But I'm healed. It's normal now. It's not overly exhausting. I can handle more now. They start fighting. I go, hey, you're supposed to be talking to each other that way. Is that a loving speech? If you have a problem, talk about it. You don't need to yell, growl, and just talk about it. If you need me to intervene, come and talk to me. Don't yell at me. Don't get overly excited in your voice, yelling at me and pouting and huffing and hollering and all of that. Come and talk to me. I will help you. I said, well, we're not doing this yelling at each other, hateful tone bullcrap. It's not happening. Do they fight still? Yes, absolutely. They're children. They do. Is it easier to deal with? Yes, very much so. Why? Because I love me. Plain and simple. I encourage you all to love yourself. And I encourage you all to message me, message Tobi, especially because she helped me. We're just a message away. Don't rack your brain thinking, oh, how can I do this? How can I do? No.
How to do it is the 21-day November challenge. You click that link and you register your seat for the upcoming challenge. That's what you do today. Don't
Absolutely.
wait.
No.
Act now. If you needed oxygen and you were offered some, are you going to say, okay, later? No. I'm giving you the oxygen mask that you need. Click that link.
Yeah. You want to feel better? Act now. You will literally instantly start feeling better once you start your inner work. And you'll get a little taste of that, and you'll want more, and you'll want more, and then so all of a sudden you look back and say, wow, why didn't I do that earlier?
Is that what you're saying now after working with me for months?
Absolutely. I wouldn't say it if it wasn't.
No, I just wanted everybody else wasn't the clarity for me. It was the clarity for the audience.
Right. I wouldn't say it wouldn't come out of my mouth if it wasn't true. I wish I would have found Tobi sooner, but I had to learn my life lessons. I had to go through things. I was destined to go through things before I met Tobi. So it happened the way it happened. I'm glad it happened.
I'm grateful for you too, Andy. I really am, because you know what? I love to sit back and watch these huge advancements. Like book 2 is out there. Yeah, I have to just, you know what? Pull up that cover again for you all so you all can see it one more time. I'm so proud of her. Let me go and take that banner down so you guys can really see it. What a great job, Andy. And you see, you did your own covers. You really, that, because, hey, I am so loving that you applied the no excuse theory that I talk about. Really, big time. And, talking about that no excuse that I do, business, I don't tolerate excuses. Doesn't make me hard to deal with. It's just I don't put up with people's shit. And I encourage you all to do the same. Say no to the people pleasing. Don't comply to storing even painful memories within you. You have an opportunity to come out to the 21-day challenge starting Saturday. If you need some oxygen, this is where you want to be. You want to heal? Come and see. Come and see. You will do it. It's not about me making it possible for you. If you come to this 21-day challenge, you're about to make everything possible for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have just led 9 women successfully to meet and greet their higher self, and now embodying and functioning from that state. Andy, when I say that, would you like to share with the audience if that is facts or not?
That is definitely facts, because I am one of the 9. I am one of the 9. And I can just feel, literally feel everything around me. I literally see different energies. I can look at someone out of the corner of my eye, seeing my peripherals, the energies they give off. I can see the murkiness, or I can see the brightness of a child who is allowed to be a child. I can see it. I can feel it. They could be 50 feet away from me and I can feel it. Could I before, Tobi? No, could not. I mean, I could feel it a little bit, didn't know what was going on. I definitely couldn't see it.
Well, now you can. You just experienced a total transition after meeting your higher self Friday night, or seeing somebody that you have a meal with every week.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I can see her pain. I can see her shame, blame, guilt. I can see her everything.
So now when I say poisonous pit of hell, and that I can see it all in somebody, now you finally get it.
Right. I do.
Okay, guys, we're going to wrap it up here. We love you. And that's why we come out and do what we do here. Yes, we come out here and share love, knowledge, wisdom, some learning for you all. But if you want the biggest bang to close off your 2024, it says 21-day challenge for you all. Big time. Yes, like I said, there's a cost attached, $19.99 Canadian. So what? It makes it $15 American for you all to change your life. Well, if you don't feel you're that worth it, well, I'll leave you where you are. But anybody who feels that they're worth it, to jump in for such a minimal cost for such a great result, I'll see you there on Saturday.
Yeah, Netflix is $15 a month.
There you go.
You pay to be entertained, to forget crap that's in your brain. Why not pay to learn how to get rid of the crap in your brain?
Yep, there you go. Break those barriers to your belief systems and build the bridge to your soul. And this is what this 21-day challenge is all about. So if you want to empower you, I will see you there. And if you don't, well, sit in stagnancy and peace out until next year, because 2025, I will be vibrant and alive. And I would like everybody else to be of the same state. If you haven't, please do. Register for the Boot in the Ass, November 20th and 21st. Yes, I'm speaking both days. Yes, I'm speaking 2 different talks because I don't speak from presentations. I speak from the true brain, and that's the heart. Guys, we love you. We encourage you to empower you daily. Okay? All kinds of great stuff in the comments of this video. Please make sure you check out Andy's new book. Register for the Boot in the Ass Summit. Register for the 21-day challenge. Why? Because you matter. And you're worth it. And love yourself enough to do it. We love you. Have a great day, all. Till next week.